Okay, I just resumed recording, and welcome back to my Let's Play with Navarra, and I just realised in episode 6 I said see you in episode 8. Congrats to me. Either way, we're gonna continue now. Now, since France is he's a defensive ally now, but I think he had gone friendly during that war due to various things. And you like me again. Yay. Can't royal marriage you, can't ally you because you are only neutral and you don't like my army. Damn you! Either way, I do remember speaking at some point about uniting either the east first or the north first, but instead I think I'm just going to blob everywhere. From a perspective of an actual historical king, this guy, who's pretty skilled, I'd say he's looking at all this and saying, we expand wherever it's easiest, and when it won't get us all murdered by everyone. And since France is on our side, yeah, I think we stand a good chance. So, France have a mission. What's France's mission? Do they have a mission? Do they not have a mission? Annex Alsace? Which is, where's that? Does it give you claims on site? Namur. Oh, it gives you claims on that. But isn't that part of the empire? Are you sure that's a good idea? I feel coughing fit coming. But I'm gonna hold it. And that Poland. Oh boy. Kievan Rus. Kazans are just exploding. Byzantines, they're doing well. France is still the powerhouse. England is... They've expanded. They're taking over Scotland. They've got Northern Wales. They just haven't got Southern Wales or Glamorgan yet. Is that just stupid developing things? Yes. Oh boy. Now, declaring on Lyon, France wouldn't join. Because they're not willing to join another Navarran offensive war until a lot later. Which I'm fine with. Let's have a look at the ledger. What does it say about the Lyon military strength? That made yeah, oh god, look at how far behind they are. The Byzantines are gonna crush them. The Umayyads are still some of the stronger nations here. And that was their mission to convert that, wasn't it? But either way, Lyon. I'll have to look for it here. It doesn't seem to be very high up then, does it? Yeah, it's 8,000 and it can support 10,000, but that's not very much. But it's hyper-developed one of its provinces, which is pretty hilarious. Theocracy. Let's get a tech or two. Getting all the techs here. We can into space. Theocracy, land morale increase, trade efficiency increase. What trade node am I even in? Well, I would imagine being in this one's the best. How much would I be earning from this? I'm earning a ducat with 5% power. No, ducat and a half even? GG my mind. Also, I'm going to gain access to Sevilla, because transfer it all into Genoa. Genoa will eventually be my collection point then. Should probably build a fleet up too, but it is still expensive. Plus, it isn't too massive. But they are pretty good at this point. And that's to pay some money now, which is much better than what it was originally. Originally, that event got me very angry a lot of the time. Anyway, making lots of money. Build you my capital. I'll build some galleys then. Because this is an inland sea and I'm making plenty of money anyway. In total there shall be 8 of them. That's a pretty combat orientated fleet. which should be more than enough, really, to crush whatever's in the way of these minor Muslim powers. Though the Umayyad might be a bit more difficult, I'm going to be encountering them a lot later on. Which is why I think it's okay to not have a super fleet as of yet. And even then, I can still siege up their capital, and there's a pretty decent chance that I can actually get a province over here and transport the army over in peacetime. Oh, they're going to fabricate on me? My. You are getting a little annoying. I was about to say ambitious, and then just realised I'm actually weaker than them. Because I'm a potato, and I keep forgetting that. So, let's see. What other things are there that I should take note of? Hungary seems interesting. Because ours are horrible. Perm is... I don't even know. Have you lost lands in the south? No. What's happened with you then? They've actually expanded or something, haven't they? And I have a feeling they're going to crush a lot more land over here. As long as they ignored, they're just going to expand. And Denmark is... They're going to form Scandinavia, I'm quite sure of that. It's just Norway has to fall, but Norway is allied to them. I guess something could probably kick off and cause something. Anyway, I've already definitely severely surpassed the... Yeah, let's get free claim on them. Now, the French don't have a claim on this, do they? So, they may want to kill me. So how much longer does this truce last for? Now, this aggressive expansion is the only concern I have. But I may as well make use of this leader when I have it. And I'm not going to call France into this war. I am comfortable I can handle it myself. That removes a lot of ducats, but it doesn't matter. So he had 8k. He didn't want to engage. I don't blame him. I have got this pretty decent... Well, pretty decent's an understatement. He's very good. I'm just being weird now. Never mind. Now, Leon, what province are you even... Oh, you're just blocking wide. Did I just squish you? That's good. Now, you have 3 siege pips. I'm going to put you on the coast. Split the army in 2. He's going to die either way. Now look at that. Marvellous. Bloody marvellous. So either way, just a matter of sieging him down now. So how much land can I take before it begins to trigger coalitions? Preferably I'd like to take all of it. That wouldn't trigger one? Good, good. That would. And if I full annex them? Basically the rest of Iberia will join the coalition. But if it goes on for 3 years, this war, I can get the coalition to huh? What's this about? Has a mothballed fort. Oh, I can see it, that's why. Wait, why is it... What's going on with you then? And if I just lose a little more, because it's not going to be massive, Granada out of it would be good. The Umayyads are not in it, which is brilliant already. Now, Valencia and Zaragoza, I can get both of them out of it relatively quickly. Leon won't exist, so that won't matter. And Toledo, who is the biggest threat in a coalition, if he joins alone, he's not going to stand a chance. Plus this extends that border with him and grants me a coastal fort. So here we have Granada would get extraordinarily pissed. So why don't we give it an entire year and see if that will enable some stuff. So 2.4, so I basically use 5 each year. That's bloody awesome. For the full annexation of Lyon, that is pretty damn good. The thing is, I do think the game can miscalculate it at times, which can cause a few issues. But either way, that's a lot of yummy Catholic land. And it gives me the ability to fabricate and all of that. Well, these 3 here, I can already do these 2. As long as I'm talking, I'm not gonna like die by coughing. Now, I believe the AI's requirement to leave a coalition is a lot lower. So 2 years, and Valencia and Granada guaranteed out. Zaragoza is a possibility. Toledo is still going to join it, but Toledo will be the only one that joins it. Oh yeah, I can also re-merge you now, can't I? So either way, I don't think there's any real concern. I could take all that money off you too. Ooh, that seems very tempting. Let's make it last till May. No. Let's keep on going till next year. Get some of them out of it. Because, look, they have 12k. But that's because they hyper-develop their provinces. And they have no autonomy. Do they have different ideas? Grenadian... But with the French seem to be at full strength, so they don't seem to have any issues. But it looks like we're going to get the full annexation here of this. Very well done. July. So it seems the aggressive expansion stuff takes over each year, which is good. Anyway, I wonder if the Byzantines will actually go on and reform the Roman Empire if they push through here. Because they could do it, I think. Wait, Croatia is... what? Who are you attacking? In the you're attacking Venezia. You want Venezia. What? Why? How does that benefit you in any way? Then again, it is a good trade area, isn't it? He might want it for that. He probably does, actually. Because if he could collect trade there, even if it's an AI, they'd have godly amounts of stuff. Also, Pope is hyper-developing and has stupid amounts of troops, doesn't he? I do think this might be a bit exploitive, just continuing the war. But it has to be done, I think, to avoid dying horribly. Not necessarily skillful, just more stupidity. So the people that would apparently join now are Zaragoza, Valencia, and Toledo. Do you think I can push it on for the next year? Maybe I can. They seem to still be making money, so seems I can just get even more money out of this. So my papal influence, about 30. And, you know what, I think I'll get the levy church tax when I can, because that'd be very lovely. And look at all that. France has a lot of cardinals. I'll probably have at least 1 or 2 when I'm owning all of this. I can deal with that. Don't build any men during this. So it looks like I'm quite well covered for quite a few things. Now at the end of this year, the ones that apparently no longer join would be Valencia, most likely, and Zaragoza will most likely still join. By the end of the year, it'll probably be a 100 war score deal with all the money I'm going to take. I've just had that diplomat locked on here. I'm used to having just 2 diplos from before the patch, which introduced government rank and all. Right, I do want to become an empire. The Navarran Empire does sound pretty nice after all. So I've just spend most of this episode just holding this war. Anyway, don't blame me. Anyway, this year is coming to an end. I do think I can finally end it. Then again, you can keep these for 5 years really before they begin going to hell. And here's a lot of unrest though. I could avoid Zaragoza entering this coalition. Which would be pretty convenient, to be honest. And my king died. But my next one is bloody awesome sauce. He is the awesome. Gaston, 25, no heir. Oh. Could be a bit concerning, but he still seems good. He seems good. But getting PU'd by France would be an interesting situation. Then again, I could probably just get claims everywhere, and probably, at some point, manage to get France to just declare the wars anyway. Massive ability, because they'd have to join and such. Lost that conquest, don't need it for now. I'm more focused on uniting the north, and I'll push down the south when I can. Like, I want to get all of that, so Toledo's going to have to suffer a little. Get all of Lyon's ancient lands, all the Catholic stuff really. See, when I have all of that, I'll be prepared, I think, to begin making the more dangerous expansion into Sunni lands and larger ones while at it. And come to think of it, Land-Legion here. Nah. Oh, France is the controller. Well, that's interesting. So the end of this year, Zaragoza won't join. That's perfecto. I'll do that. And I promise I will peace out the end of this year. Hopefully that will avoid the coalition. Hopefully these guys will just fight a lot more and leave me alone. So my force limit's at 12 now. Pretty decent. Also, my autonomy is not going down during this, so I do think there is a punishment for being a potato, really. Castilian, Leonese, doesn't matter. I shall have Basque in the end. It all will be Basque. I believe that is how this is pronounced. Not positive. I'm not saying it's pronounced that way. It might be. It might not. If anyone who actually does watch my videos and wants to correct me, just point it out, and I'll try and correct myself. There's no guarantee I'll get it right even when pointed out, because I'm terrible at all languages and pronunciations. Either way, that episode is just basically a Cold War after this. One that was our victory, of course. Oh. Okay, just drop some of the money then. Toledo may join. Either way, it doesn't really matter. And to come to think about it, okay, I've just called everything. And personal union on monarch death. Personal union with France. Slightly terrifying prospect. Lyon is no longer a valid rival. I'll take pick Valencia since they'll most likely be one of my opponents very soon. Will they enter that coalition that they could enter against me immediately, or what? And anyway, Gaston needs to make a child. Can't afford a personal union, you see. Either way, we hit 20 minutes. Gonna have to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time where, hopefully, some of the aggressive expansion will go away and I'll be able to take all of this yummy land. You know, unite and all that. Pretty damn decent. Especially for a 3-province miner that starts pretty disadvantaged, I guess. Either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.